here over the last few weeks. We've had at St John's, we have had Matt, Julian, Nathan and Ben come in to school as part of the Fleet Arts project. And basically they've been working with all of this rabble here, and they produced some absolutely wonderful work. I've watched it develop over the last few weeks, and it's amazing what these two gentlemen have done with these children. What they put together musically, it was far beyond anything I could do. And basically, you will see how fantastic the whole thing is. They're just getting themselves sorted. How you doing? Are you having a good time? Yes. Really? Fantastic. Yes, myself and Julian and Ben and Nathan are working for an organisation called Fleet Arts, and we're working on a project called The Long Song, which is exploring the experience of Ripley in the First World War. And just to mention that this project will be carrying on over the next 4 years, so we're looking for individuals or groups who'd like to share either memories or do some creative writing or bring a choir or join in with some singing. And if you'd like to find out more, we'll be at the festival over the next 4 years. And our first piece is working with Ripley St John's. Woo! On writing their very own song, which is going to be the start of the song which is going to be added to for the next 4 years. And they've written their own tune for the song and written their own words, and we took in photographs of Ripley Market Square in 1914, which are fantastic photographs. If you're interested in the First World War and would like to get a real sense of what was happening in the Market Square in 1914, look on the Picture the Past website and you'll find amazing photographs. And an imaginary lad called Ash, who was a chimney sweep. So this is The Long Song. Our second piece is a song which we've written together, and we took a very old song called The Lincolnshire Poacher, and we found a new version called The Gentle Recruit, which was written in 1914 by somebody called Jesse Pope, who lived in the area. And we decided that we wanted to try and Riplify this story. We've invented this word to Riplify. And we found a story in the Ripley News about three brothers. This is a real story. Three brothers who lived in Ripley before the First World War, and they were accused of accidentally killing a policeman, and then they were sent to prison for 25 years, but they were set free when the First World War started so that they could fight for their country. So this piece is called The Three Brothers. There were three lads from Ripley called Tom, Joe and John. Tom was tall and John was short. Joe laughed all day long. 3 ferrets had been stolen. PC Bryce looked high and low, came to visit those 3 lads to see what they did know. The policeman tripped, his truncheon fell, they bumped him on the head. A flood of blood, then his last breath as he fell down dead. They ran from Ambergate to Bakewell, 100 tarts they bought, dropping cakes as they fled. Let's hide up a tree, they thought. To Ripley on 3 horses, cuffs around their wrists. They travelled down the valley through the shining mists. Oak doors into the courtroom, their fate hung by a thread. We don't know what that judge will say, he could declare us dead. Then Tom and John and Joe were sent to jail for 20 years. The roads and hammerers still were tears. Nasty only through the years until the ginger west. Those brothers made a sad mistake that they will not forget. 10 years later, in Flanders Field, the Great War began. We need every man, the cry went out, all across the land. They set our brothers free at last, though Tom was pretty scared. Off to war, 10,000 men in the market square. Let's do that.